So what defines a good entry-level switch? Should I make a survey? Too late, I already did. So I did a one-day survey of what people would recommend other people who are getting into the hobby. For context, I didn't include HE switches or keyboards since we are just talking about beginner mechanical switches. But comment down below if you think we should start reviewing HE boards or HE switches. Yes, I know I did one before, but yeah, subscribe while you're there. It helps a lot. Anyway, the main reason I did a survey was to see if these switches fit the bill of what the Akko Mirror Switch is. And the survey says it's easier to recommend linear switches. Most commonly, people recommended the Gateran Yellows with its assorted variants, KTT Kang Whites, or some light tactiles. Some have recommended the brand Akko and HMX as brands that can cater to more of the beginner crowd because of its price and accessibility. In other words, a good beginner switch would be linear, has light to medium weight springs, and needs as little mods as possible. Bonus if it's easily accessible. So does the Akko Mirror Switch fit that bill? Well, let's open it up and see the parts and find out. So for the housing, the top is made out of PA12, which is the same as the previous switch we reviewed, the Akko Stellar Rose. But the bottom housing is made out of a modified nylon. Not sure if it's the same as the custom nylon that Akko has been offering, but expect that they're saying this because they don't want anyone to know the blend of their nylon.
It's a secret.
As for the springs, they are made out of a 22mm single stage spring that actuates at 37 grams and bottoms out at 43 grams. You guys already know how I feel about these.
Y'all already know who I am.
The stem is made out of POK, which is a very smooth material we've seen in the likes of the HMX Macchiato switch and the Akko Draculas. It's basically a cheat code for smooth switches. It's a long pole stem because it travels 3.5 mm across the switch. The switch is factory lubed and quite similar to that of the Akko Stellar Rose switches, which provide no mushy bottom out and a clean sound. Speaking of sound, let's listen to it on my Neo 70 with my krytox keycaps. So, does the Akko Mirror Switch fit in the criteria that most everyone will recommend as a beginner switch? Yes, before you say anything, it's not as cheap as the Akko Creamy Yellows were, but what you are getting with these are a really good switch that doesn't need lubing at all, and it will actually sound and feel pretty good. Again, the only issue to me here is that the spring is a little too light. that is just me, and I guess the point of it here is that it's better that the Switch is not fatiguing for everyone, and if you really want something heavier, then get heavier springs. But for most anyone who is starting out, I doubt anyone will notice, and actually, they might like the light nature of the Switch. But make no mistake, the Switches are great, period. It sounds great and feels great. It's just another great HMX and Akko Switch. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate you for your support. See you in the next one. Bye bye.